Hey, this is Papa at Myshire Farm. Happy Halloween 2021. Supposed to freeze tonight, so time to pull some taters. Here's a couple that we pulled out already. And yeah, we got taters. So, sweet taters anyhow. I think we had about 400 or 500 potatoes. So, let's see if we can find some more of these gems here. Oh, there's a tater! That's a tater! Jeff's shaking her head like, what am I supposed to do with that monster? That may be the record, dude. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Well, maybe not. Uh-oh, there's another gem. Here we go. So what I'm digging in here is our ugu culture. And first year ugu culture. You can YouTube it. It's pretty cool. It's supposed to get better as the years go by. So we will see. Here's another vine here. This one's awful. Honey, go get the backhoe. I can do this. Not to worry. Call 911. Nassau, we have a winner. Woo. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I wish I knew what kind of sweet taters these were, but pretty disappointing harvest, I gotta say. Yikes. And the hits just keep on coming. Now, I know I planted these too close together, and they said that may stunt their growth, so that would explain why we didn't get any big ones this year. Which is good, because my Bobcat can only pick up so much. So I just pulled up our sweet potatoes, as you saw, and now I'm back working in the garden here. And the Living Tradition Homestead inspired me to, that's their website, great family. I encourage you to check it out. And I think the video was gardening without weeding or something like that. I've always used this cloth. They've kind of convinced me to expand that idea. And so, but I did want to just kind of show you the ease of what this is cleaning up. I've been using this stuff for probably 4 years, maybe longer, I don't know. But it really does clean up easily. And what they've inspired me to do, and they didn't really say to do this, but I'm always, mixing my peanut butter with my chocolate. So, is to get this ground prepped. That means I'll bring up some of my compost, put some more of our shells in it. We've got a ton of quail egg shells here, so we can grind these up and put these in it, and then till it all up. I'm talking this fall, this coming week, and get it all tilled up. Then they suggest that you let it settle down before you put your ground cloth on, and so, or weed cloth, whatever. So my idea here is, you want to watch their video because it's going to be a lot more thorough than what I'm going to talk about here. So my idea is to put it down this fall, and why I've got time, it's nice weather, and just not let the weeds even get a start and see how that goes. They've got a really cool technique for planting in this ground cloth, better than I'm not going to start my seeds like I have in the past. I'm just going to start seeds in the ground. This cloth should help warm the ground up a little more. I may put some temporary shelters over some of these seedlings. We'll see how stupid I get on how early I plant. I hope I can plant at the right time and not rush it like I always do.
So that's how that goes. So FYI, I made these cages probably 7-8 years ago. This is the red wire. I think they call it a border fence. They have held up fantastic, but they're a real pain to store. But my tomato plants get big, and I don't know how I would do it any different. So I got this wood fence. I put some screws on the fence, and I hang it up on that screw, and it keeps it out of the way of the lawnmower, and you know, they go back in the spring. So next shot will get you a picture of all the sweet potatoes we did and the harvest from our white potatoes and russets and all those. Maybe even how I got them stored up. So there we go. So let's weigh this potato. 7 pounds 11 ounces. Yeah, it's a big one. So here's our sweet potato haul. And that's the 7-pounder there. And these guys are big, but they all cracked. One's at the bottom here. And I'm hoping I can maybe cut them up and dehydrate them right away. I don't know if they'll be sweet enough to do that right away. And I'm going to show you how we got our other potatoes and such. So I made these crates up. I got a bunch of this 1/2-inch material that I bartered for, and I didn't follow the instructions very well on what size to make them, you know, bigger is better. No, not really. These crates weigh 100 pounds, and I can just barely move them, So we got different kinds of potatoes here. And our onions are in here the same way. Never tried this before. They don't seem to be doing too badly. I wished I would have planted these potatoes a little later in the year. So next year I think what I'm going to do is plant early, and then as late as I dare. Just so I can have, you know, an early crop, and then our big crop will be as late as I dare, so as we don't have to store them so long. Because I'm just always too anxious, and that's really not a good thing. Anyhow, that's that.